all the Reggie, like, he probably fucked somewhere. Fuck, we doing all this shit.
She got wheels. This one from my nigga.
Yeah, but
Let me know.
I don't know about this.
You might know.
Mental health check, man. How y'all doing? Everybody good?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
You good, J-Ro?
Yeah.
Allergies beating on me a little bit, but you know, I'm
Yeah.
fighting. I'm losing.
You losing the fight?
I'm losing, but I'm fighting though. I ain't gonna just go down.
Yeah.
I'm fortunately blessed to not have any allergies.
I feel you.
You don't have none either?
Nope.
Yeah, fuck y'all.
Hey,
It's
man.
amazing. Only thing I don't like is I just wash the cord and I walk out
Yeah.
today, it's yellow. So I'm
Yeah.
like, damn, I was.
So just imagine like what that's doing to the inside of my fucking nose
Yeah.
right now.
That shit's going to your news. So how was y'all's week end, I guess? I just saw y'all last week.
Yeah. This like the first time that we
Yeah,
like
getting
linked
back
up.
in the groove.
Yeah.
Trying to get some consistency going.
Yeah. I've just been like building shit, stuff like that.
Yo,
you know.
me too. I ain't building the same thing you're doing, but you know.
Yeah, I just been. You probably built a computer or something.
Nah, I built
He
some
did
like
that.
furniture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Just
interesting.
doing man
Yeah, my
shit.
my girl mom needed some help. She ain't have a man around to
Yeah,
help.
so J-Ro had to come through.
Yeah. I had to do that part real quick.
Yeah.
So what did you build?
It was a little step stool.
Yeah.
And then there was another thing. It was like a cabinet. You
I don't
know,
really like
everything's
doing
like
that kind of
straightforward.
Yeah, I built the shed, man, and wasn't as easy as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Well,
I
me
didn't
and
know
Ness,
you had to build it.
Can't you just get one of them
Yeah,
drop it
you
off?
can
Yeah.
just get one of
Yeah.
them to drop it off, but because of the way that the yard is made,
You
there
have to
ain't no
knock some
way
shit
to
down.
like deliver it to
Oh,
where
yeah.
it needs to go.
Like,
There's not enough
damn.
space.
Yeah, someone get to put it on a helicopter.
Yeah,
Word.
word. Drop
Drop it in
that.
a
Yeah, get a
forklift,
crane.
at
A
least.
crane.
Yeah, forklift. But yeah, so I built it. It's a little bit cheaper when you build it yourself too, obviously.
Oh yeah.
If I were to calculate my time, I'd probably pay double than if I just bought the motherfucker. Just like,
It's big too.
yeah, it's decent.
What you plan on doing with it?
I just putting shit in there that don't belong in here. I had to make room for the Peloton as well.
How's that going? Tell the people about the.
Peloton, I mean, I only got the
Y'all
I
can
only,
send the invoice to
Yeah,
U4D at
word. I only got to ride the joint once so far, but it's for her.
Right.
So she got the shoes and everything when she got it. I didn't get shoes. We just got like the clips. The clip says you can't get down on the clips. It ain't like you got to get the shoes. So I had to order myself some shoes.
So like it clips onto the pedals.
Yeah, so it's like if you ever seen like a cyclist like with the shoes with the clip in there, it's got those same pedals on it. So you got to get the shoes with the clip on the bottom so you can really
For the,
like
maximum comfort type.
Yeah, so I'll probably be like in the Tour de France by like the next like 3 months. Give me like 3 months. I'm on Lance. What's his name?
Lance Armstrong.
Like, I'm on your heels, Lance.
You just don't have one nut.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, I still got both of those. But I'm on your heels, Lance.
You ever
With
sit
2
on your
nuts.
balls?
But I ain't I probably have. Especially
no
on
other.
them seats. We had to upgrade the seat, but those regular seats, they rough on you, man.
Yeah.
They rough on you. Yeah, but it's cool though. It's cool. You know, it's got a big ass TV on the front of it. I was basically riding through Puerto Rico last night for like 20 minutes. Took a little scenic route through Puerto Rico.
We know what they say we do when we go to Puerto Rico on vacation, guys.
What's
right? Buy prostitutes.
Oh shit,
see
they got
any in your
prostitutes.
ride?
What?
Nah, you know what? Nah, I didn't. I did see some people though.
Me and Kenzie
Oh, yeah?
saw some prostitutes over the weekend, right? On the corner or whatever. And I'm
Yeah.
like, man, look at them whores.
Right?
So
It's just a job.
they did look mad though. So one of them had like heels on. Or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
And the other had on like, you know those pairs of dirty Air Forces the white girls wear with,
Yeah,
with like the high rising jeans.
yeah.
Another one, she had on like this. And she was like biting her hands on the corner.
Yeah,
and I'm like, oh, she
she
don't
was
need
stretched.
no more.
She
I said, she already got
she
her
was
fix.
maxed out.
I said, they going to suck the skin off a dick for $10. Mackenzie gonna say that one. Mackenzie gonna say that one of them sneakers look like she'll take anything.
Word.
Motherfuckers be getting their money though.
They do, man.
How?
They wouldn't be out there.
that desperate?
Somebody be paying them, or they wouldn't be out
They
there.
definitely wouldn't be out
Somebody got to be paying them.
It got to be like other hobos or something.
there. Where they getting the money up? They need to be scraping up the money for a place to stay.
Nah, them motherfuckers, yo. Like if you think about it, they know how to get money somehow, some way. Them motherfuckers get high every single day.
Yeah, it's this one guy that hangs out by my house. And he's on a cane. He always has the big Wawa fountain drink cup.
Yeah.
So he'll sit there with the cup and he'll be shaking.
He got that free ice.
Right.
He got that
he'll be shaking the
free
cup.
ice.
And you know, people drop money in the cup. So one day he was in Wawa.
Yeah.
This motherfucker pulled out a wad.
Yeah,
You
yo.
can tell he not used to having it in the type of lifestyle he has to live because we're in the middle of fucking Wawa. He
Right.
like,
He looking for y'all. Yup.
he waiting for somebody to come take
you know
him.
the other bulls that get up on you for that.
Yeah.
And he
Better
already
not
on
go
the
to
cane.
sleep, motherfucker.
Word up. I
Yeah.
said he already on
Bum
the cane.
fights.
Word,
Bum fights.
word up.
Yeah.
You remember that used to be, yo, we are cool. Like,
Yeah, man. That used to
remember
be
that
a
used to
real
be,
thing.
you could buy a whole
Yeah,
DVD.
and that shit was hot shit. We was looking for it.
He was at Cowtown, like, yo,
Yeah.
wait, yo, you got bum fights?
Lined up.
Like
Money
like
in
we,
hand.
like we fucked up, man.
Like, they dropped the new bum fights. Bum fights 41.
We are fucked
They
up.
don't even know that you could just go around the corner and
Yeah,
get that set up.
Nah, motherfuckers be
Especially nowadays.
Motherfuckers don't be paying enough for the bums to do shit like that either.
Yeah.
Like, they only be
Yeah.
paying like $10. Like you gotta give them 100.
Yeah, especially with these days.
You gotta drop 100 on him or something.
Yeah, they'll do anything for 100.
they're gonna do
gotta
You
it.
seen
friend
the
for
one
life.
where you seen the one where the dude tried to run through the sign?
Yeah. They said you got $100, man.
Word
You got a
up.
friend for life.
Yeah.
Come out your house every morning. He out there with the paper.
Come out, grass be cut. You ain't even ask.
Ain't even ask, but you know he got that hand out.
Word up.
It's like, man, I cut your grass, man.
Yeah, word. Nigga, I didn't ask you to. Fuck out of here.
He know you got it. That's
Yeah,
right.
word.
My week was good. Kenzie graduated, so
Oh yeah, hand clap for Kenzie.
hand clap. Congratulations. What up, Twitty? What up, Mo?
Mo.
Yeah, she graduated with a bachelor's degree of science for human resource management.
Mm.
So another hand clap.
That's
for
what I
her.
was trying to say last
Yeah.
week. That's what I was trying to say last
Black HR.
week. Yeah.
J. Cole didn't
Nah,
go to
I
that
didn't
one.
see Cole there.
Nah, he was at
Rowan.
Rowan.
Yeah, I didn't see Cole.
Kept his
there.
word, man. Kept his word.
Yeah, that was interesting though. Shout out to J. Cole for doing that. It was nice. It was quick, real in and out. We were there for like
Yeah.
50 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, they have it set up where they do like 5 graduations per day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was like one at 1, then another at 3, another at 5.
Yep. Get
another
them in, get them out.
Yep.
Yep.
As we were coming in, other people were coming out.
And plus, Wilmington is becoming so much bigger of a school now.
Yeah, they were actually saying that when they spoke,
Yeah.
how they're crossing all these different barriers. And
Yep.
the furthest graduating student was actually from the Philippines.
Yeah.
And the oldest graduating student was 73.
Oh wow. Yeah.
So shout out to her.
Yeah, because they only been in university for a short amount of time. I feel like.
Not too long. Looked like they got a nice little
Yeah.
operation going on there. But it was at the Chase Center actually. Beautiful building. I've never been in there before. It was a lovely building.
Been there before.
But yeah, it was a nice little thing. No refreshments or anything. I was expecting
Yeah,
a little
nah.
chocolate chip cookie.
Nah,
or
you get in and out.
punch or something.
I mean,
In
if
and
you
out.
got how many people coming in?
You
Yeah, it was a
figure
lot
they
of
got 5 graduations.
And it was like 8 people that got their doctors. It was cool to see that. There was an 18-year-old getting a bachelor's degree, which
Wow.
is like, wow. But apparently, Mackenzie's mom was talking, and apparently they're like offering associate's degrees during high school.
I've actually already been talking to my son about this, about figuring out now, like before you get to high school, if you can start taking classes as soon as you get in high school, that'll give you credits or whatever.
Yeah, they actually have a program.
So
now.
you
You'll
graduate,
with
yep,
a degree and
yep.
your associates, which is awesome.
Yep.
I don't know how you cram 4 years of college with 4 years of high school. I don't know,
Yeah,
like
but
what that workload.
Depending
would
on
look
the school that the kid went to,
Mm-hmm.
he probably went to some type of private school or something to where there's probably high school classes you can take during school
Mm-hmm.
that give you credits towards college. And then he go and finish it out and then spare. So he's not taking like
right,
the whole 4,
right.
And doing 4 years of high school at the same time. So he probably, some classes will give him some type of credit or something.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to be wanting to work. Like you got to be wanting to do a lot of work, and you got to be
Yeah.
highly intelligent.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's even for her to do human resource, and she had to take a accounting course, and that was some crazy shit. A lot of numbers and symbols I didn't even know existed.
Just math in general is fucking hard.
It is.
And I enjoy math, but not past the normal shit.
You got a kid in that age, math class and things like that. The way they teach them to break down
they change everything.
They always do that.
What the fuck is this? We going around the mulberry bush. I'm like, man, you can easily do this.
Yeah,
then
it's
my
like,
kid looking at me like I'm crazy. I'm like, it's not easier for you.
And they don't tell us this on the surface. The reason they change it is because you don't really learn anything in school. You're being programmed. And I'm not saying programmed necessarily in a bad or good way. You can take it however you want. But you're being taught to learn a certain way.
Right.
So by them changing the math with how technology is so advanced and coding and all this shit, they have to teach the kids at a younger age to think differently to get through problems, where for us it was more straightforward.
That makes sense.
They have to teach them how to get further and deeper into what's going on. They literally have to be programmed different than we were.
There was a shooting today at a school in Texas.
Scary.
Yes, it's very scary. 14 people lost their lives today, students and teachers involved. Apparently the shooter was 18 years old. He also was...
Was he killed or did he kill himself? We don't know.
All I saw was he was killed, so I don't really know. Condolences to the families. I don't really know how you control this type of stuff, but
you can't, and I don't think parents... I don't want to be like a finger pointer and saying that this person's parents have anything to do with it, but I'm just talking in general. You have to have an understanding. I'm not saying this will completely eliminate it, but an understanding of where your kid's mind is at, what they're thinking, what they're doing, what they're going through.
At 18 years old, you should absolutely still be involved in your kid's life.
My understanding is he was still in school.
I would want to see charges filed against the parents. Is that fair to say? That I would like to see charges filed against the parents of the shooter?
I think that is something that should definitely be looked into deeper in these type of situations.
Did he live in that household?
How could he not? He was still in He was still in high school.
Vision
He also killed his grandmother. Was he one of those kids that ended up with his grandmother because he was
abandoned?
Yeah, most likely.
Already one of those kids.
Off the hook type kids.
Where'd he get the gun from? Where'd he get the rifle from?
2 guns, right.
And he also shot a couple cops.
They got to figure out a way to control who comes in and out of schools.
The school my son used to go to, you couldn't get into school without badging in or something. Someone had to let you in. They took pictures of us, so they would ask your name, ask your kid's name, pull your kid up, and then your picture had to be on profile in order for you to be able to come into the school. We probably need to start gravitating more towards something like that.
There's no disrespect, but you can't have Miss Beamer at the door
in this situation
like
this.
What I'm saying?
Nah, you can't.
A woman could easily be overpowered. Needs some type of security, real security.
I just wonder what goes through someone's mind when they go to commit something like this.
You got to be sick. I mean, they talked about Sandy Hook in this article. This is getting progressively normal.
For you to shoot your grandmom and then proceed to shoot 21 people, you got to be messed up. Or it's
that's the
and
thing.
somebody
Nobody
knew.
Saw something. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Nobody knew this.
Somebody always knows. It's either
are they getting bullied at school?
You don't care, or you are trying to, or you do care and you're naive. It's one or the other. If you just don't care, or you're just naive.
Yeah, this is a sick ass cry for attention. If that's the case.
Yeah, I mean,
what's it could all boil down to?
I mean,
he's a kid at 18 years
think about
old. To me,
an 18-year-old kid that just did the thing last week, right?
Yeah.
These kids are so far removed from reality, and nobody is those touch conversations every single day just to make sure that they are staying connected to reality.
Yeah.
And it seems as if the shooters in these situations are pretty stereotypical. We can always say, oh, it was this type of person.
Yeah.
This age, dressed this way with the fatigues and that nature. There's already a behavior that we have data on. There's a look that we have data on. So you got to be able to see these things coming.
There's always reports. There always was suspicion. The signs were always there. When these things happen and we look back, the signs were always there.
Right.
Back when y'all went to high school, did y'all leave school early for work? Or I forgot what they call it. What did they call it?
That was an option, yeah.
Work release?
Yeah. That was an option, yeah.
Y'all had that
some
option?
kids did, yeah. Very few.
Damn, must be nice. Because by the time I got...
They changed it?
Yeah, when I came around, people were abusing it.
Oh yeah, they
So-
wasn't having jobs and was getting out of school.
Yeah.
See, yeah, it was more.
You know,
strict
niggas
with
will
us,
fuck up
too.
anything.
Yeah, you had to like
Word.
show proof that you was,
Yeah.
like a check stub or something.
I never got a chance to do
yeah,
it.
me
but
neither. I was selling
but
drugs
I worked
in high
at
school.
school.
So, yeah, we were employed. Though.
I had an in-school job. Shit. Scratch that from the record.
Right.
I wish I had that option because I was in school a lot longer than I had to be. I had like 2 extra study halls.
I actually come to think of it, I had to fucking be at school. I ain't have no extra time.
Yeah.
I always had
I
classes.
think I needed to be there.
Yeah, I had to take English twice in 11th and 12th grade. How the fuck is that possible? In order to graduate on time.
Jeez.
And I was an excellent student. I just didn't do the homework
do the
part
work,
of it.
yeah.
I just didn't
Fuck
care.
that shit. That's how it was.
But I passed. I never stayed back.
I never stayed back either.
But
I
it was-
deserved to.
I had to take health twice my senior year because I failed health the first half of the year. So I had to take that shit again in order to graduate. How the fuck do you fail health?
I hated health.
I shouldn't tell people that because I'm like trying to be a personal trainer.
You're a healthy guy, right?
Like I couldn't even get past
Look
high
how
school
the,
health.
Yeah, look how the tables turn.
Yeah.
I hated health though.
Yeah, it was a
It
whack
was like,
class.
yeah, it was real whack. And I was
It is
immature,
boring,
so
yeah.
when we opened the book and
Yeah.
I saw dicks and stuff.
yeah, you getting thrown out of class.
Yeah, all the time.
It's just a high school thing.
Yeah, like, oh, titties.
I always had like the worst people that could be in my class,
Me too. Me too.
in the classes that I had to
too.
pass. Like they always put me in English with Will Barnes,
Oh, yeah.
Haywood,
Yeah, that's 2 assholes.
Phil Green, Die Head.
Asshole.
Like all these, like I had, like yo, how am I gonna get through this class?
We're all friends. I'm kidding.
Yeah,
But they're
but
assholes,
it would
though.
be the worst. I feel like I had English with them all the way through, and I failed every time I was in class with
I was in class with a couple of them assholes, especially
Yeah.
Will. I was in class with Will.
Yeah, yup. He was
Will,
bad.
Will was real popular.
He was a star athlete.
Yeah, so he always had a group around him.
And he didn't get in trouble when
hell no.
the trouble was coming down on
Yeah.
somebody else.
Yeah, hell no. They was definitely pointing at everybody
Yeah,
else. No
yeah.
way it's the guy that can dunk.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
They need him in the game.
Right.
Like, what the heck?
Exactly.
You can stick it out like a sore thumb. It's like a 7 foot walking around this motherfucker. Doing shit. Thinking
Word.
everybody's seen.
Yup.
I had Mr. Nelson. You know how laid back
Yeah.
and how he talks.
Mr. Nelson. I had Mr.
Yeah.
Nelson class too. What it was called? Like,
you do your homework?
like social.
Yeah, right. It was social studies or something.
Some
It was
type of social
some
studies class.
something. It was like a spin on it though.
Yeah. I matter of fact, I think we was in that class together.
It was me, you, Morse.
Cause it's a picture from that class
Montre.
floating around somewhere. Yeah.
It was a bunch of us in there.
Yeah,
a
yeah,
bunch
yeah.
of assholes again.
Yup. I had to take Mr. Buck's class twice.
Mr. Buck. Oh yeah, Mr.
He was my
Buck.
favorite
Hell yeah.
teacher, but he failed me.
Yeah, Mr. Buck was cool as shit.
He failed me though.
Yeah. Every time I see Mr. Buck, we bust it up.
Yeah, he wasn't
Always,
he was
bust-
not trying to move that F up to a D to get me out of there.
Always bump into him in grocery stores
Yeah.
and shit.
He still got the same haircut.
Gerbil fur.
Yeah.
Hell. Never seen a black man with that.
Yeah,
straight
it was
hair
it was
like that,
crazy,
man. I
man.
used to look at that shit like, how is he doing it?
Yeah. How does he do it?
So where y'all want to start?
Oh shit, we ain't start yet.
So Drake re-signed with Universal Music Group in a deal said to be worth a whooping $400 million.
Damn.
Shoof.
UMG's chairman, Sir Lucian Grange, has confirmed the God's Plan rapper inked an expansive, multifaceted deal covering recordings, publishing, merchandise, and visual media projects during the firm's latest earnings call. Variety reports that the deal was signed off in 2021, and a source told the publication it's LeBron-sized. The 35-year-old hip-hop star who has sold more than 37 million albums worldwide had previously hinted at his riches from his deal and his lyrics. On Lemon Pepper Freestyle from 2021, Scary Hours 2 EP, he raps, 360 up front, it all comes full circle, suggesting he landed a $360 million paycheck. And on Migos Having Our Way, he spits, billionaires talk to me different when they see my pay stub from Lucian Grange. Confirmation of Drake's mega money deal comes after The Weeknd, whose real name is Abel Tesfaye,
Oh shit.
agreed to a similar deal. Grange said of the contract with the Savior Tears hitmaker over the past decade, we have been honored to work so closely with Abel, who has quickly become one of music's most creative and important artists, a once-in-a-generation talent. Once we've developed a deep trust and respect that has enabled us to successfully execute Abel's brilliant vision. Monty Lipman, chairman of Republic Records, added, Abel is the consummate 21st century artist and global superstar who continues to break down creative barriers with genre-bending repertoire. His success and career-defining accomplishments have made a historic impact around the world. Drake's most recent album, 2021 Certified Lover Boy, was released via his own imprint, OVO Sound, under license to Republic Records. So, that's an interesting take there.
Before we get to the Drake part, why is The Weeknd always doing a Me Too thing now? Are people not giving him the respect that he needs?
What you mean, like far as like signing a similar deal?
Yeah, because the same thing happened when he was supposed to perform at one of the concerts where I think Kanye was supposed to perform, but then Kanye dropped out. And then he seen Kanye's deal. Was like, I'm not making that much. I want to make that much.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Wow.
It was one of the Grammys or something, wasn't it?
I can't
I
remember.
think it was one of the Grammys. But
He want the same money everybody else get.
Yeah, he should be getting
So
more.
was his deal for $400 million as well?
it says similar, so I'm assuming it's up there too. But apparently the same guy offered the deal. Everybody know Lucian runs like everything. So, but I'm guessing it's just the biggest R&B act and the biggest hip hop act. Why not tie him down?
So
for
how
life?
long? Yeah, is it like a forever deal
For $400 million? I'm assuming
Like
it's
like
some
a
type of
lifetime
deal,
or like 10 years?
but it says it covers media and publishing. And
right.
The 360 deal, typically the deal that you should shy away from, but when they're offering that,
But it's $400 million. It's like, all right.
Because his publishing was included in that, which is interesting because his publishing would only be Certified Lover Boy right now that he owns. Everything else would be owned by Cash Money.
How does it pay out? Do you just get $400 off the rip?
Probably up front.
Or
From what he said in that song.
yeah, or is it like, all right, you get $400, but it's over 10 years?
Is he going to get a piece of that?
Right.
Like some type of royalties from it, even though it's like a lifetime deal thing?
What I'm assuming is they gave him $400 million up front, and he signed off on
whatever percentage is.
Basically, they're giving him a blank check, and like they're gonna get a percentage of whatever the fuck he makes.
Yeah,
whatever he goes
forever.
Yeah,
forever. Yeah.
So he's involved with the Top Boy stuff.
I wonder what kind of percentage, like the businessman that Drake is now. What kind of percentage do you think he would sign off a lifetime of his rights from everything going forward?
It has to be a lot because like Drake could have just dropped stuff by himself and
That's what I'm
seen
saying.
all the money.
So you would think that he would gave up more percentage or less percentage?
I want to say he would give up less.
Yeah,
Like
I
he
would
would
say
probably
less.
get like at least, it has to be higher than 40 or something.
I say someone like you said with his business.
That's what I'm saying, 'cause
acumen
he's been in the
and what
game long
and
enough
what he's
now
learned,
that
he's already made a ton of money as it is.
That's what I mean. So
But,
and maybe it's not about the money.
Right.
Yeah.
I would think this is more so, like I said, just having the engine, not having to dig in my.
That's what I
pocket
mean.
and
Maybe
do
he
it.
like, hey, I built my brand big enough now that I can make music, but kind of be on autopilot at the same time.
Because I would think the Young Money budget wasn't something he probably could do it on his own compared to what he's getting from over here.
Yeah.
For sure.
I mean, he's seeing most of that money now because before it was
3 or 4
Birdman.
deals. You forgetting the niggas in Texas, Jay Prince and them.
Oh yeah, yep.
There was Prince, Birdman, Universal,
Yeah, so he was cutting the hell out of that check.
and whoever was distributing it.
Yeah, he was
Lil Wayne.
he was cutting the hell out of that
Young
pot.
Money.
Young
Yeah,
Money.
Young Money. Yeah.
So that's 4 labels and then your distributor. But at the same time, when you Drake, you can go walk in there with leverage and ask for damn near what you want.
Right.
The only thing is Birdman has to take whatever you saying and go to UMG with it.
And
so basically what Drake did is said, man, I don't even need you no more.
Right.
Because I'm bigger than everything
Yeah,
you ever
I'm
had.
bigger than all of y'all, so I can walk in and just say, hey,
What's up, Lucian?
give me 400 and I'll give you 30% of anything that I
Of
do for the
everything.
rest
Yeah,
of forever.
He probably bullied people in that freaking meeting.
And probably
Drake
made
is
a
the reason music still even exists.
yeah,
So-
yeah. Yeah, it's like I
and
mean,
man, Weeknd too.
and shit. I mean, 30% he might not even give up that much. I don't know.
You
I'm
never
Drake,
know.
motherfucker.
Right,
Like
right,
400
exactly.
million is and 400 million and 20% of Drake.
It's decent still.
Yeah.
You probably
still
gonna,
coming on.
Yeah, you gonna make out all right.
Yeah, you're gonna get that 400 back in no
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, while we're on the music tip, how much Kendrick sell the first week? It was like 250K
He
or
had his
something.
biggest first week debut ever, 295,000.
That's decent.
Yeah, but
That
people
is.
are saying it's a flop because it doesn't compare to Drake numbers.
Not Drake though. I know people will compare Kendrick to Drake, but you can't. Drake is just a different monster. It's a different beast. Captivates too many people. Like
It's a different type of music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hard really for any hip hop artist to compete with Drake.
Yeah, Drake did 616 in a time where people don't even do 500 anymore. So
Right.
it's
Yeah.
like,
People are barely doing 10.
Word. I mean,
It's hard out here.
it's rough.
But yeah, I wouldn't consider that a flop, especially after
Yeah,
5 years.
It's definitely not.
And then
a
for the
flop.
type of music he puts out,
Yeah, no, I mean, for
300,000 people listen to that.
yeah, for that, yeah, that's
And it's going to continue to rise because I don't see any other albums dropping that's going to knock it off.
new.
So. Walmart found themselves in hot water after images circulated online of the company selling Juneteenth-themed ice cream. Now the company is responding to the backlash. Walmart's Great Value line.
Fucking great value.
Yeah, you can't even give us. You can't even give
We
us a
couldn't
Turkey Hill.
you couldn't collab with Turkey Hill or Briars,
Yeah,
motherfucker. We getting a great value.
Great
Nah, they probably
value.
wanted all the money, man.
That word up.
That's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Walmart's Great Value line recently released a Juneteenth-themed ice cream, which hasn't sat well with customers. The product, branded as the Celebration Edition, Juneteenth ice cream, was decorated with the Pan-African colors and described on the label as a swirled red velvet and cheesecake. The frozen desserts label
Who
read.
chose that?
The frozen desserts label read, "Share and celebrate African American culture, emancipation, and enduring hope."
These motherfuckers is tripping.
Following backlash online with one Twitter user saying nobody asked for some Juneteenth ice cream, not one person. The retail store released a statement to E! News apologizing for the sweet treat.
Did they pull them off the shelves?
Yeah. Juneteenth holiday marks a celebration of freedom and independence, Walmart said. However, we received feedback that a few items caused concern for some of our customers, and we sincerely apologize. We are reviewing our assortment and will remove items as appropriate. Amid the criticism, some are using the viral moment to encourage shoppers to purchase from Black-owned companies instead. In all seriousness, if you have seen the Juneteenth ice cream from Walmart, go ahead and grab some Creamalicious red velvet cheesecake instead. One tweet read. Walmart could have used this opportunity to highlight this brand instead of making a cheap copycat for our Independence Day. Wow, so I did not know that there was a Black-owned version already.
Of the same flavor?
Of the same flavor.
Oh, that makes it 100 times
okayed this?
worse.
That Walmart already sells.
Fucking Christ. That
is
makes
crazy,
it like
yo.
1,000 times
Yeah,
worse.
I had no idea about that.
They say history repeats itself.
Yeah. These niggas just love taking shit along to them from us.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
Oh, that makes it 1,000 times worse.
So
They
as
always
of
take
last
it
year,
from-
President Joe Biden signed a bill recognizing Juneteenth or June 19th as a federal holiday. Juneteenth honors the emancipation of enslaved African Americans across the U.S.
Who chose the? Well, I guess I know why they chose the flavor now.
But like
already
you said,
said
who okayed it? Though? Who,
Right.
Because somebody knew the correlation there.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
Because where
surprised.
do you even get that combination without knowing about that? 'Cause I,
Yeah, they probably the original was probably fucking fried chicken and watermelon.
right.
Together.
Put a swirl of grape soda.
The great swirl.
Clean flavor.
The
Right.
Niggas would have been lined
They'd have
up.
been- what? They'd have been posting
Motherfuckers
that
would have
shit
been
on
lined up at
They'd been
Walmart.
posting that shit on their stories.
Fucking warehouse would have been under siege.
Weed ice cream with a lean swirl with chunks of Percocet.
The
Perky
Zanny
perks.
chips.
Zanny chips. Zanny flakes. Broke it down.
Word.
But yeah, capitalizing off of Juneteenth is wild. Did you see the plates and the it was like the same thing.
Yeah, I said they put everything on the table except for equality.
Right?
Fucking plates and napkins and cups. Everything's on the table except you niggas cannot be full people. 5/3 is all I'm giving. Everything else on the table though. Plates, cups, napkins. This shit is wild, man. The motherfuckers gotta chill, yo.
Everything pretty fine.
It's like 5/3 is all you getting.
But the napkin said it's the freedom for me.
Yeah. That's how you know. That's how you know it was that one black
I said they was
person.
talking to black people somewhere.
Yeah,
at
nah,
the-
it was
at
that
the meeting.
one. It was that one that they got.
my
They went and
God.
got, from accounting. Don't nobody know her name.
Yep. That one that pop her gum when she
yeah,
chewed. Oh, that's easy.
yeah.
Oh, this is what you was talking about?
Oh, that's easy. It's
It's the freedom for me, honey.
oh my period.
Period. And they probably like, well, period's probably
Yeah,
copyrighted. so
Yeah, word.
have to shy away from that one.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Man.
It's the freedom for me. Jesus.
Are you
Christ.
kidding? Are you?
They aren't though. That's the crazy part.
They thought they was gonna sell the hell out of these
What?
motherfuckers.
Like they know these niggas gonna barbecue. They gonna need plates.
Word.
Yeah.
Who told corporations we wanted Juneteenth merch from them?
Yeah, for real though.
Juneteenth merch is
Because
hilarious.
they're gonna do the Juneteenth, and then when Pride Month is,
Oh
when is
yeah,
Pride
you know,
Month?
Pride Month, they go
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
There's rainbows
Word.
everywhere.
Yeah, it's a lot more.
Yeah, you think you walking
Pride
into a unicorn's asshole when you walk into the store. Like, what the fuck is going on in here?
Where am I?
Yeah, it's like a 6-year-old's dream.
Fucking said a unicorn's asshole.
Yeah, just colors everywhere.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
But nah,
It's real hard being black, man.
yeah.
it's tough.
But how do you think Mexicans feel on fucking
Oh yeah, and Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm about
everybody,
to say, that's
everybody
not-
turned Mexican.
yeah.
They
And
don't
everybody's got
celebrate
tacos for the low. Like that's gotta be like a
Yeah.
slap in the face.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
but they
word,
think this is
word.
all we're about.
Word. That's like capitalism in its,
At its
finest form.
Yeah.
Like that's literally what
So America's
like
built though.
on capitalism. 100%.
Yeah.
Even created these holidays for us. Like
Word.
Each one of them
And
needs a holiday.
it's crazy. It's like we're only creating more holidays. They just keep creating more ways for us to spend money.
Yep.
And then they'll never take away none of the fucking holidays we shouldn't be celebrating.
Exactly.
Like they just give us more, like just more money to spend. Like, fuck, what's today?
Yep.
Second cousin day.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Yep.
I got 100 of them
Yep.
motherfuckers.
And you walk through Walmart and the shirt says, I'm the second cousin. Like, damn.
Not the first, but
gotta
the
get
second
I
one.
gotta have that
Gotta
shirt.
have that shirt. Because I'm the second cousin.
And it's today. How did they know?
Fuck.
In those cups. It's the second for me. Fuck. And we just feed right into this shit.
And we just buy it right the fuck up, man.
It's crazy because at a job that I know about, when Juneteenth came around, they passed out cookies with the Pan-African colors on them. And I was like, yo, they're not going to give us a day off. They're not going to give us an extra 15 minutes of a break or nothing. We're going to give you this cookie.
Nah, you give a cookie, a nasty cookie too, probably.
You know it was the nasty cookie. You know those hard ones with like the
Fondant.
fondant
Yeah.
cookies. You know the ones in the middle of Acme.
Nastiest cookies ever.
Yeah, it was those ones. You bite it and the whole
Little
ice
shapes,
come off with
little
it.
shapes of Africa.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Did they give you half a cookie?
Yeah, now they give you 3/5 of them motherfucker. Or is it 1/3?
It was like football shaped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a football shape.
I don't even think
know
they
what
gave us
meant by that.
3/5. I think they gave us 1/3. One might be more. They might be the same amount.
Yeah, who knows?
It wasn't 1/1. That's
Right.
all the fuck I know. It wasn't one of
Niggas
one.
gave out cookies. How about a day off
Yeah.
Word.
with pay?
They ain't doing that.
Yeah,
They want you to work for free.
They want you to work and buy the stuff.
Word.
right So,
From them.
Nick Saban accused Deion Sanders of paying a player $1 million to come to Jackson State. He also accused some other coaches of doing similar things. We're not going to really deep dive into this.
Yeah.
'cause
Isn't
I
it
know y'all
legal?
seen
Isn't it legal now though?
I think so. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or is
I
it
ain't
just
really-
or is it just the school is not allowed to purchase the NIL? This is all coming from who was the kid that was the number one in the country? I forget his name. So did he commit, or he was going to commit to one of the big schools and then he flipped
Yeah, something along those
at the
lines.
last minute?
Basically, the white guy's upset.
Yeah, because he's used to
Getting what he
he's
wants.
used to
when
getting what he wants. He's used to getting all the
Getting
top
all the good
recruits.
players, yeah.
And yeah,
Travis
Travis Hunter,
Hunter,
yeah.
that's his name, yeah.
So he flipped to Jackson State, which is obviously a H.
They're allowed to
H-
make bread off of name, image, and likeness, says Moon.
So Moan, but is the school
shit,
is the
NIL.
school allowed? Yeah, NIL. Yeah, is the school allowed to purchase that, or does it have to be like a brand? That's what I don't
That's
know.
interesting.
So it doesn't say whether the college is allowed to purchase their name and all of that. So if that's not illegal as part of this, then technically you could go and say, "Hey, we want to buy your NIL, and we're going to pay you $1 million for it."
Right.
He just had, because he blamed Texas A&M as well,
Yeah, right.
and they had like so many of the top 5 or whatever committed. People are trying to say he bought his entire team.
Like he ain't been doing it for years.
Right. I mean, and it's been a problem in college sports forever.
Forever, long as I can remember.
The amount of money they're gonna make off of this kid being there.
Deion said, "I ain't got $1 million."
Right. Yeah, right, motherfucker. We know you got $1 million.
I cracked the fuck up when I saw that.
But it's also just because of the school that it is.
Mm-hmm.
If it was a different school, it wouldn't be as much of an issue.
That's Alabama.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They going down there to that coon school.
Yeah.
They playing on that hip hop.
But it's like if you look at the vibe, like not even just the vibe, like because I don't know if y'all follow Deion on Instagram.
Oh hell yeah!
Like so he ain't just vibing. Like he teaching these kids something.
He into that shit.
They learning something. They learning how to play football.
Man, they love that man.
Yeah, and I mean, if you was a young black superstar football player and you got a chance to go play for Deion, you're going to fucking go and play for Deion.
Yeah, looks like everyone's there having the time of their lives.
And they rocking out too, so it ain't like they just playing around. Like,
I seen niggas with the cleanest uniforms enjoying themselves. This nigga ain't even getting tackled and he happy.
Them boys is playing football too, so they afraid that these
it's gonna start a trend and they gonna lose out and ain't nobody gonna go to their prestigious
HBCUs
schools.
They're afraid the HBCUs is gonna start. Like, what's the percentage of black to any other race in
Damn,
NFL?
Look at that
NBA?
point there he just made. JSU only made $2 million revenue from sports. Alabama made
Exactly.
$163 million.
Yeah, he got to chill.
That is crazy.
100%. But the problem is think about the schools. It's like, all right, if the top recruits start going to Jackson State, that $2 million eventually turns into $50 million, which means my 163 turns into $100 million.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then eventually it's going to be other coaches like Deion getting into these HBCUs.
Word.
And now what's going to happen is it's going to create a more even playing field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what they're afraid of. They want Alabama and fucking and these other schools to be. Yeah, it's all about the boosters.
The boosters too.
But
and I'm pretty sure.
Why do they have better boosters? It's because of what kind of school they are.
Yeah,
it's the same.
That's basically.
It's the investment. Think about the investment. Like, I don't want to get into the whole, slave trade type shit, but you think about the type of people that are investing into sports and stuff like that. It's the same concept.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking concept.
Yeah, just said it.
They're gonna
it's like fucking buying horses and putting them in the field.
Yeah, boosters feed the schools money. That's exactly what
they feed them money. Like, get the best athletes in here because you got a percentage.
Y'all seen
in the
blue
school.
chip and all that shit.
Yeah,
before.
The better players you got, the more people gonna be in the stands, the more money I'm gonna make
more
as a booster.
Tickets and jerseys I'm gonna sell, more hot dogs I'm gonna sell,
and I'm invested in all of it. So yeah, look, oil money, exactly.
Yeah. Jimbo, Jimbo.
Yeah.
They gonna get mad because their team gonna be like NBA when it was first created.
Word.
Bunch of plumbers on that motherfucker.
Plumbers and fucking mailmen.
So I got called out. Someone said that I don't have the same energy for R. Kelly that I have for Tory Lanez, and I tried to explain to them. And I tried to explain to them that it's a little bit different with situations, and they said no, because at the end of the day, a black woman is claiming that something happened to her, and I still listen to Tory's music and things like that. What a lot of people don't know is that when it first happened, I stopped listening to Tory's music.
Yep,
and
I remember that.
Yeah, and I wasn't championing anything Tory did, and I did treat him the same way I was treating R. Kelly. And I believe we all sat here and said that we would like to hear more about the case before we decided on the left or right. Yep. And I still haven't decided. I'm just, speaking in general. After what I've seen and heard,
I know where I stand now.
Yeah, right. After what I've seen and heard from both parties, I've come to a conclusion, and I don't think that what he's being accused of was done by him. Was he there? Possibly. I mean, obviously he was there, but I don't think he is the person that they are saying did what he was accused
Well, now
of.
that we know that she wasn't actually shot, what is there to go off of? If there's proof now that she was not shot, why do I have to be mad now? You can't compare that to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, because R. Kelly did that stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like if there was evidence, if there was,
and there's like obvious proof that R. Kelly did.
Like I seen it.
Yeah,
they got the tapes.
Yeah, it's like it's obvious proof that he did it, but I just don't like. Let's just say that Tory did shoot her. You still cannot compare those two. We're talking about a sexual assault and all types of courting of young underage women and this whole fucking organization. Let's just say Tory was drunk wasn't about to get the ass that he thought he was gonna get, and he got mad and he shot the girl.
Both wrong.
Both wrong.
Yeah.
But
very different situations.
It's not. You could even just say, even if he did shoot her, like, okay.
Very different situation.
Yeah. I don't think it's comparable. I will say, like, some people still listen to R. Kelly. R. Kelly's music makes me uncomfortable now.
Yeah,
because you know who he's singing to.
It makes me like
sure.
I don't
think of things.
I ain't even mad at nobody that still listens to him because I can sit here and say that musical genius, you know, can still be considered the greatest R&B artist, all that. Right. He can still be all of that stuff. I personally do not feel comfortable.
Yeah.
Seems like you're right. No.
Yeah. Ease up.
No. Like I just don't feel comfortable. Yeah, and that's me personally. Like I'm good off R. Kelly.
So 2010's Hip Hop Rushmore, who was missing? So we already have Drake, Kendrick, and Cole up there. Who was missing from the 2010's Hip Hop Mount Rushmore? Future was my inductee. I saw someone say Kanye West.
It's probably Kanye for me.
I saw Nicki. Somebody said Wale.
Somebody
commented oh my
Wale.
God. Who said that?
I said, that must
get
be
the fuck out of here.
Must be a fan.
I think it must be from Baltimore. Where Wale from?
Nigeria.
Oh, word? I thought he was from
No, he's from like DC.
Yeah, I think it's DC. This nigga say from Nigeria. Did Nicki burn right enough in the 2010s to?
Nicki was the only female rapper.
She might have been the only motherfucker burning.
I don't know though. The last like 5 years, so that was her first half of the 2010s enough to carry her all the way through? Because she ain't really done much in the last 5 years. So you figure that's 18.
And the same can kind of be said for Future.
I would probably have to say Kanye. And he's done a little bit of everything in that 10-year window.
Just for fun, today's Mount Rushmore with today's acts. It can be personal. It don't even have to be.
I wouldn't even know.
You can't name 4 different rappers that you listening to right now? It can be personal.
I don't know.
Nah.
Like
So my top 4 in, like, let's just say my gym playlist right now would be Lil Baby, Drake. You know, I got Ross in there. Damn, who would be my 4th? No. Oh, Kanye.
Kanye, Kendrick. I think Drake has to be on there. I don't even know who else to add, to be honest.
As far as newer artists, because I got 3 artists that's been making music for 20 years. Probably not nobody out right now that me personally would slide into that 4th slot. It would have to be Lil Baby.
That was a good 4. I don't even have 4. I've been listening to a lot of Detroit music lately.
You said Detroit? Who's from Detroit right now?
Detroit rappers. Babyface Ray. Who else I've been listening to? Some Spaz something. Some new kid. V's, Icewear, Vezo. There's a bunch of different Detroit rappers. It's just a different flow, a different beat.
Young cats or?
Some are young, some are older, some been doing it for a while. Apparently, I'm just finding out about it.
Right.
But just a different rhyme scheme, different beats and different patterns. So it's a different experience.
Yeah.
They ain't really talking about nothing different. It's just a different sonic sound. I still be listening to the Griseldas every now and then. Obviously, the Kanyes and the Drakes.
Yeah.
The Ross. I haven't listened to Ross in a while, but Ross is still around.
Yeah, I still, right now, I got probably one Rick Ross song that's still in rotation on my playlist and a couple features that he's on
Vince
that
Staples,
rotate.
I'm still listening to Vince.
Yeah, I forgot about Vince.
Kendrick, obviously, he just dropped, so he's in there.
Yeah. I've been listening to Cousin Stiz, rapper from Boston.
I do like Stiz. You put me on to him. I like Stiz. I haven't listened to Lil Baby in a while, but he's in my rotation for sure. Definitely in there. I just haven't.
So I got like, you know, I'm in the gym, so I got a certain vibe that I want to be able to get into the same zone.
Right.
Old Lil Baby songs that just still flow through.
Yeah, his album was good though.
Yeah.
So a lot of that stuff you can go back to.
Yeah, I just feel like music right now is like there's nothing I want to listen to. Yeah. Nothing really sticks out to me.
That's what I'm saying. Nothing really sticking out to me. That's why I kind of went to the Detroit sound because it's new and it's something different that I've heard before. So yeah, but yeah, I'm the same, J-Ro. Ain't nothing really like, oh, okay, like nothing new and refreshing that makes me like excited about music.
I just feel like ATL has had its run for the longest.
Yeah,
I think it's kind of like, I wouldn't say it's done. It's probably never going to be
fizzling
done.
out a little
I just feel like it's ran its course.
Yeah. I mean, you know, every area kind of gets its time for a little bit, and then it shifts somewhere else, and then you know, then it'll move around.
It's like getting a steak every Saturday. Every now and then you're like, yeah, you know what? Let me get the grilled chicken.
Yep.
I'm gonna have y'all guess the last thing that I read on the way up here. Someone got caught up from a PPP fraud. Famous actor, or used to be famous. That we'll say maybe like 90s.
I want to say I seen this.
What was it like a sitcom actor, movie actor?
Was it like a big number, like 3.5 million or something like that?
I don't know the
Those
number.
millions?
I don't know the number.
I want to say I
From
seen
90s?
this.
Kid show.
I seen it, J-Bro. I can't think of who he was.
Was
though.
he a kid at the time on
He
the
was
show?
maybe like a teenager on the show.
I know what you're saying when you say it. I'm gonna be like, I know that because I can see it. I can see
I don't know.
I can see the split
I need
screen of
another
him
hint.
because he a little chunkier now.
Yeah.
You get there.
I can fucking see it. But
I need another
I can't even.
You ain't got another hint? What channel did it
come?
come on?
Yeah, word.
They like to fight.
They like to fight.
It's live action.
They like to fight.
Oh,
They wear suits.
I can fucking see I can
wear
literally
suits
see
and
the
they like to
picture of the
fight.
dude and he's chubbier.
Yeah.
I don't
But I
fucking
can't put a name
Because
to it.
J-Ro's saying suits, I'm picturing the fucking Blues Brothers now.
Nah,
No, it's not that type of suits. They like to fight. They wear
They
suits.
like to fight.
They have masks.
Oh, it's the Green Ranger.
Wrong.
It's the what's the Red Ranger?
It was the Red Ranger.
Red Ranger.
The Red Ranger
Yeah,
filed a PPP?
the Red Ranger.
What?
Yeah, it was the Red Ranger.
And said he did what?
That motherfucker got 3.5. I was right on it too. I was like, I seen this shit.
$3.5 million.
That says at least.
Ain't about to say no time what you really
It says at least. That's why he's so heavy. That motherfucker was eating.
Oh man.
God damn.
Literally.
I don't know.
What's the Black Ranger doing? What's the Black Ranger doing? That's all we concerned about. Where the fuck is the Black Ranger at right
They
now?
probably blamed him for something to do with this show. He was never heard from again.
Where is he now? The Black Ranger. Look right there.
There he is.
Yeah. What
Walter Emmanuel Jones.
He got the Juneteenth bracelet.
Yo, the Power Rangers came out with a Juneteenth shirt. Get the
Jones would be one of the original 3 cast members to depart from the show. While he's well known as the Black Ranger, he's also recognized in other works. He has made an appearance in Family Matters, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Did you think the Black Ranger actually asked PPP Rangers? Did you think the Black Ranger actually asked to be the Black Ranger?
No.
Like, come on, man! I couldn't be the fucking Red Ranger.
I think he wanted to be blue.
Yeah, or something like damn.
God,
It's like when
They
you
made
was
the Black
when you was
Ranger
saying the Black Ranger, you really meant the Black Ranger, motherfucker.
He meant it.
Yeah,
Jones
that's
is
crazy.
also a
And in the
voice actor.
'90s, you know that they was like, yeah, make him the black one.
He was the voice of the actor in Cloudy with a Chance of Meatball.
They probably was creating the show, and somebody was like, all right, what colors are we gonna use? They were like, well, we need a black one. They brought in Jones. They was like, we didn't mean that.
Right. Not that black.
We meant this.
The color,
We meant the color of the suit.
They was bad as hell.
That's like what I told him. He's here now.
Niggas holding their wallets and shit.
Hell yeah.
Put their wallet in their front pocket.
I think he took that shit when they came out with the black uniform.
Yeah, they were like, you're gonna wear this one, so we know where you are.
Oh man.
We gotta identify you, motherfucker.
Because you know it was a joke, yo. That's why they like give it to the black one. Get it, the black one. Yeah.
I was
'Cause he's black.
I was surprised his Megazord wasn't a pit bull.
Cut this shit off.
On that note,
Motherfucking pit bull on a chain in the yard. Oh my god.
Yo,
I'm sweating.
God.
Oh shit.
Oh damn.
Thank you for asking that question, today, bro.
Fuck, yo.
Damn. Oh man. Welcome to episode 104. Not welcome. This has been episode 104.
This nigga flipped the episode. He got.
Started over. Oh shit.
Yo, the pit bull on the chain is fucking
That's
crazy.
hilarious.
Yo. Oh
Shit.
my god, yo. You be thinking about that all fucking night.
Yeah.
What was that thing that they used to do? Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, dun, dun.
when they was getting ready to get right.
And what the fuck happened? Then like some animal come out the ground.
Yeah, that was a
bro.
Megazord.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking about.
Someone being picked on a chain.
On a chain.
Couldn't get to nobody.
So they hit the horn. The chain is snapped. Sparks fly.
Motherfucker is loose.
They stay having sparks flying for
Yeah,
no
yeah.
reason. Nigga
It
get
was
punched.
always sparks flying.
Man, they better not do a reboot of that, man.
Yo,
was
how
fucking
bad was the fucking graphics on that shit in the 90s? All they could do was fake ass explosions.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Word.
they was real
And
explosions.
everybody jump a different way.
Yeah,
You jump that way. I'll jump this way.
The camera angled at the sky so it
yeah.
looked like they
So it
flying.
looked like word. Yo, that's 100% how that shit was. Yo, that's exactly how that shit was.
And they had them goofy motherfuckers running around like shut the fuck up.
Yo, but I used to watch the hell out of that show.
Faithfully.
Though. I can't even front.
Yeah.
Word up, faithful.
That was my shit.
lusting over the Pink Ranger.
Word. Everybody wanted the Pink Ranger.
Just like the Pink Starburst. Yeah, I
Word,
wanted
yeah,
the
yeah.
pink-
Yeah.
I said,
Ooh,
yeah, I
that
wanted
was good.
pink one.
That cleared my.
Cut that out, J-Roll. I said that shit all under my breath and everything. Yeah, I wanted that pink. Picturing myself in my bedroom and shit.